Hi everyone, here we are before stage 11 of this Vuelta España. Today, as you can see, we have the first real mountain summit. We have already many top finishes in uphill, but today is like real climbs. Both climbs have more than 15 km, and I think we will have an interesting fight for the easy riders. So let's go!
Swanee, give us a bit of insight into how hard it is on these wet days when it's actually hot as well.
Yeah, it's really actually a real trick because it's not so normal for us. You know, in the spring, you're generally freezing, so you can afford to put on all the jackets and everything you need. But when it's still 25, 26 degrees and raining all day, you don't want to overdo it, you know, because then you just feels like you're choking to death on a climb. You're going full gas and your body's just cooking. So it's a real fine line, you know.
You got it pretty wrong when you said yesterday was going to be a flat day today. What's going on, mate?
Yeah, I try not to look too far ahead in these races because you only ever end up disappointed. So I actually knew what today had in store, but I was just trying to, it's like reverse psychology.
And what's with the fishnets, mate? You look like a rolled roast.
I think there's a, what do you call it? A Mardi Gras at the end of the stage today, so I'm just preparing.
This guy here make us for 100 flat at the final because eat all chocolate and all cakes, you know, so at the moment we go it's nothing, just bananas. For that reason is I eat banana.
Hey, what's the rules with that? Because I get told off when I eat riders' food and Oscar can do it.
Yes, I don't know, you need to speak with him or with Stevo because they speak Spanish each other, so I don't know.
What are you doing?
I need to finish my cake because still I'm eating. You know, the problem is I'm a little bit nervous because, you know, so I'm excited, and you know, when I'm excited, I need to eat.
As was the case in the Giro, my good mates from CUB coffee shop in Copenhagen hooked us up with some bloody good beans, eh? What you need on a day like today, where it's pissing down, more or less.
Yeah, I thought I was dressed pretty well for the day, except for my sandals. But it's pissing down rain out there, and trying to keep myself protected. But old Dan Jones reckons it's pretty funny. He reckons that I should be saying, read all about it and selling newspapers out there.
The wet weather, not too bad. The cold weather, I suffer a bit. And it feels way colder than I reckon it is, just because we've been racing in like 35 degrees every day. I miss the sweating and getting sunburnt, and now I'm just getting wet and cold.
Yeah, Esteban, I've noticed one thing about Colombians, they don't respect cables.
I don't know why, but sometimes they start moving, you know, and they closer and closer and closer, and the final they in the bus with us. Like this guy.
We letting the dog out today, mate?
Oh, we'll see. It's raining, so waiting to my ball court, I reckon. Always raining back home, so now we'll see. I think it's one of those days we can try something. We'll give it a go.
Lying in the dark, I know you are awake. I will not give in.
Guys, in a couple of kilometres, there's a bit of livestock, cows, etc. been on the road. There's shit, like water all over the place. Don't need to sugarcoat it. We'll be running into some shit, folks.
And as the thunder roars, we're raising up a storm. We can shout it down, we can shout it down. Gone are the days of complacence.
George! How are you? How are you? Yeah, good.
Good work, eh? Make sure to remind the guys to eat because it's been a hard start, it's cold and it's wet.
Yeah, so we've turned up with basically from now for the next 15 kilometres we're going to drag up towards the foot of the first climb. What we're trying to do now is bring back the breakaway a little bit and also pin everyone a little bit so that when we get to the climb we might try an attack with one of our climbers, and so if we can pin everyone it might have more effect when we do attack.
Just a hint of doubt. Gone are the days of the sideways step. Gone are the nights.
guys in the bunch, just for the knowledge, Simon has gone flat, hung the flag out front. Fantastic work, Jack. Really good. We're maintaining them there at 45 seconds.
Hard day, back off.
Hard day at the office, cold, wet. We have one plan and sometimes the plan relies and sometimes not, like today. But we keep in try, like always, keep fight. And it's just one more stage. It's like 11 stages to come, or 10? I don't know.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly, exactly. You know,
Go warm up, mate.
Well, that certainly turned out to be a bloody hard day. We actually livened it up. We threw the cat amongst the pigeons. Really took it to him at the foot of the climb. At one stage there, Simon Yates off the front. He looked pretty good. Into the last climb, he said he's feeling good. A couple of minutes up, boys in the back were going pretty good as well. But all of a sudden, the wheels fell off. I think just the hard rain, the cold, and the hard racing just took its toll. And unfortunately, it's a good example that sometimes you can go with a plan with ambition, but sometimes it's not enough. We didn't have it today, and yeah, we're still third on GC, but we've had a pretty hard day.